This is Marcy Anderson with the Fishing Report for Southeast Kentucky. On Lake Cumberland, the lake is still high with levels well above normal summer pool. Some boat ramps are still underwater and unusable, but as the lake levels continue to drop, more ramps will become available. Water temperatures have been running in the upper 40s, and water conditions in the mid and upper lake areas remain muddy, but clear water can be found on the lower end of the lake. Despite lake conditions, we're hearing some reports of striped bass being caught up in the main creeks from the surface down to 30 feet of water, and they are actively feeding on live shad. Black bass are taking advantage of the new tree cover provided by the higher lake levels and are holding tight in the shallow areas. On the Cumberland tailwater, increased generation to lower the lake has resulted in unfavorable fishing conditions. Kendall Ramp will be closed until repairs can be made to the ramp. Hatchery Creek has regulated flows from the hatchery, so it's a great place to fish even while the tailwater flows are up. On Laurel River Lake, water temperatures are in the upper 40s and lake levels are normal. Bass can be caught on jigs on main lake points and also around cover in the coves. Rainbow trout are still up shallow and can be caught on a variety of lures, including jigs and small crankbaits. Trout and catfish have recently been stocked into district water bodies. Daniel Boone National Forest streams were recently stocked with rainbow trout, and Brickyard ponds were stocked with channel catfish. The new license year started March 1st, so make sure your license is up to date before hitting the water. So good luck and good fishing.
Hi, this is Eric Cummins with your Southwest Kentucky Fishing Report. Barren and Green River Lakes are both 20 foot plus above summer pool, but in this stage of being drawn down. Bass are tight to cover, taking spinner baits and jerk baits. Crappie are scattered, some up in the trees and some still out on the main points and channels. Smaller lake bass similarly are being taken on spinner baits and jerk baits. For steadier big bass action, hit Metcalfe County Lake and Mill Creek Lake in Tompkinsville. Good walleye action at Green River Lake tailwater with 2 to 3 inch swim baits or grubs or medium-sized jerk baits. Also, this is a great muskie opportunity here as well, so throw your muskie rod in for maybe a few casts in those off-current areas. Barren River Lake tailwater is producing a mixed bag of hybrids, channel cats, and crappie using minnows or shad alewife mimicking baits. Also, Three Springs Lake in Bowling Green at Basil Griffin Park has been stocked with catfish this past week. As always, good luck and good fishing. Be sure your life jacket's got your back.
This is Rob Rold in the Northwestern Fishery District with an update for our area lakes. Nolin River Lake and Rough River Lake are both still 10 to 12 feet above summer pool, which is around 35, 37 feet above winter pool, where they should be by now. A little on the muddy side too, of course, being high. However, at Nolin, there have been some anglers doing well fishing live night crawlers under floats and fishing them around the flooded timber. Actually been pulling out some pretty nice fish doing that. Also in the headwaters of Nolin, anglers have been doing well on walleye, and you have to be above the portion of the lake that's impounded. You need to be in the river itself, which at the current level has been in the Broad Ford area. So the best walleye fishing has been Broad Ford area on upriver. At Rough River Lake, anglers been doing well in the tailwater catching crappie. Bass are moving a little shallower and been picking up a few there in the flooded timber as well. Bass have also been moving a little bit more shallow in our smaller impoundments, and anglers have been catching a few of those. Best bets would be Lake Malone, Carpenter's Lake, and some of the lakes on Peabody WMA. Ohio River and Green River are both still well above flood stage. Frequent rains keep them above flood stage. As soon as they come down, they go right back up. So there's been very little fishing activity on the river. Our Finns Lakes, anglers have been doing well. The first round of catfish for this year will be stocked in the Finns Lakes on the 14th. Yellow Creek Park, Panther Creek Park, and Wayman Morris Park Lakes in Davis County, as well as Bevel Park in Litchfield. The last round of trout will also be stocked this month, and they'll be stocked the week after the catfish are stocked, and the trout will be stocked on the 19th through the 21st. And again, that will be the last round trout stocked in the Finns Lakes for this year. So that's an update from the Northwestern Fishery District. Please remember to be safe on the water. Always wear your life jackets.